Welcome to this tutorial on DaemonSet scheduling and special node selection. In Kubernetes, DaemonSets are a powerful workload resource that allow you to run specific pods across your cluster nodes. Today, we'll explore how to control exactly which nodes run your DaemonSet pods using various node selection techniques. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to precisely target specific nodes for your background services like monitoring agents, log collectors, and storage daemons. Let's start with the basics. By default, DaemonSets automatically run one copy of a pod on every single node in your cluster. This is perfect for cluster-wide services. However, you often need more control. Selective scheduling allows you to specify which nodes should run your DaemonSet pods. This is particularly useful when you have different types of nodes in your cluster. Common use cases include running monitoring agents only on production nodes, deploying log collectors on specific node types, or running storage daemons on nodes with particular hardware. Kubernetes provides three main scheduling tools to achieve this: NodeSelector for simple label matching, Node Affinity for more complex rules, and Tolerations for working with tainted nodes. The simplest way to control DaemonSet pod placement is using NodeSelector. NodeSelector works by matching pods to nodes based on simple key-value label pairs. First, you label your nodes with specific attributes, like disk type equals SSD or environment equals production. Then, in your DaemonSet specification, you define a NodeSelector field with the same key-value pairs. The DaemonSet controller will only create pods on nodes that have all the matching labels. This is straightforward and easy to implement, making it perfect for basic node selection scenarios where you need exact label matches. When you need more sophisticated selection logic, Node Affinity comes into play. Node Affinity is more powerful than NodeSelector because it supports advanced matching operators. The required during scheduling, ignored during execution rule acts as a hard constraint. Pods will only be scheduled on nodes that satisfy the specified conditions. In this example, we use the match expressions field with the in operator to select nodes with specific instance types, like M5 large or M5 extra large. You can also use operators like not in, exists, does not exist, greater than, and less than. This gives you much more flexibility in defining which nodes are eligible to run your DaemonSet pods. Node Affinity also supports soft preferences using the preferred during scheduling, ignored during execution rule. Unlike required rules, preferred rules don't block pod scheduling if no matching nodes are found. Instead, they guide the scheduler to favor certain nodes when possible. Each preference has a weight value between 1 and 100. The scheduler calculates scores for each node and prefers nodes with higher scores. In this example, we're setting a weight of 80 to prefer nodes in the US West 1A availability zone. If such nodes aren't available, the scheduler will still place pods on other eligible nodes. This is useful for optimizing placement without creating strict requirements that could prevent scheduling. Now let's talk about taints and tolerations. Taints are the opposite of node affinity. They repel pods from nodes unless the pods have matching tolerations. DaemonSets are special because they automatically tolerate certain critical taints. By default, DaemonSet pods tolerate node.kubernetes.io/unschedulable and node.kubernetes.io/notready taints. This ensures DaemonSet pods can run even on nodes that are temporarily unavailable or not accepting regular workloads. You can also add custom tolerations to your DaemonSet specification to allow pods to run on nodes with specific custom taints. This is essential when you have dedicated nodes for special purposes that are tainted to prevent regular workloads from running on them. Here's a practical example of adding custom tolerations to a DaemonSet. In this configuration, we define two tolerations. The first toleration uses the equal operator to match nodes tainted with dedicated equals GPU nodes and the no schedule effect. The second toleration uses the exists operator to match any node with the special hardware taint key, regardless of its value, with the no execute effect. The key field specifies the taint key to match. The operator can be equal to match a specific value or exists to match any value. The value field is only needed when using the equal operator. The effect field specifies which taint effect to tolerate: no schedule, prefer no schedule, or no execute. With these tolerations in place, your DaemonSet pods can run on specialized nodes that would otherwise reject them. The real power comes from combining multiple selection techniques together. You can use NodeSelector, Node Affinity, and Tolerations in the same DaemonSet specification. When you combine these methods, all conditions must be satisfied for a pod to be scheduled on a node. This gives you very precise control over pod placement. For example, you might use NodeSelector to target nodes with SSDs, Node Affinity to prefer nodes in a specific region, and Tolerations to allow scheduling on tainted GPU nodes. As a best practice, start simple with NodeSelector for basic use cases. Add Node Affinity when you need more complex selection, logic with operators, and multiple conditions. Use Tolerations specifically when you need to schedule on nodes that have taints. This layered approach gives you the flexibility to handle any node selection scenario you encounter in production Kubernetes clusters.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.